across the 30 to the 32.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Doesn't look to be any confusion here as they come up now on a 2nd and 6 following the delay of game. Murray now to throw. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Here's Murray from midfield. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball in the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Murray now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
To throw, it's Murray. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And it's now 3-0 Texans. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes. But conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
I'm not sure that this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. First down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
4 yards. And the Broncos first down.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Taken down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. On play action, they'll throw. Got a man, it's Judy complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
Denver.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Texans 3. Broncos nothing.
Gets it down to about the 39. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Now this time he'll look to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's out of bounds. bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That gain on third down, good for 28.
First down, Broncos.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Back to throw. Rolling to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd down.
The Broncos on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now they try the right side here. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown.
Let's go, man.
A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
The ball back, man.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They didn't get a really long field goal to do so.
Oh,
The
that's
kickers in today's game are
pretty
so
good.
good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Jordan Brooks in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. They do go for it. It's Murray. And he finds a man across the road.
Good play, boy.
Before they work it across midfield. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. So
Good play,
1st
man.
and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Murray again.
Wow. Come on, man. Get on that shit.
Taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
Come on.
He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway.
Slow them up.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now a handoff here to his running back. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Broncos' 14-yard line.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with 3rd down coming up. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down.
Jump that shit, man.
7-yard line. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Give me that. Dive, nigga. Fuck.
That's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion.
Let's go. Let's go, man. Kick your field goal, player.
He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll try and run for it.
Good play.
He's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Texans have retaken the lead. That could be an important swing right there. Touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Slow on. What is it?
It'll be the Broncos getting the football first in this second half as they trail, and we are back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled it with the inside.
Come on, man. Let me get bad as a motherfucker.
And it's knocked away and incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Getting Juju on the slant. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. Yeah, he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
They haven't pulled it in, but he got it there right now. It's like it's just all pin, all start pulling it out.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll drop the throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Denver score. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have once again taken the lead. And that makes it 14-10.
One stop on his board, man. Get the ball
That's the score. Broncos 14, Texans 10.
Now following the touchdown, Richter to kick off. This is Jakeem Graham.
Come, this little ugly.
25 and down at the 28.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. That's caught by Jackson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. And he's going to get this down near
this nigga playing on dial up, bro.
Give him 14
and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing now is Murray. Jackson's got it over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second and
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
tackle made at the 16-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Murray. And got his man. It's caught.
Man, this shit out of it.
Houston.
Good play, bro.
A 16-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to regain the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquish the lead. That could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games, right? Where it swings back and forth, and who's going to make the play that changes that? That maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll get this all the way up to the 42-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They go play action here on first down. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And he this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Now back to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Well, plays like that, Charles, no doubt, they're just going to continue to fuel this crowd.
And this defense is already playing well, but it also feeds on the energy of that crowd that you're talking about, and that takes them up to another level. Right now, they're playing really loose. They've got the lead, and what a nice stop they just made there behind the line of scrimmage.
play fake. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Fourth down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He'll find his running back. It's complete. He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pick.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Ah, bad pass, Rob. Good defense, boy.
Picked off at the 12.
Ooh, that's a bad pass.
Return as he's out close to the 40-yard line. And the young buck, the rookie, just racked up his first career interception.
And how about the scouting department? They've got to be very happy right now because in NFL parlance, he's a third-day selection. Anyone after the 4th round, that's big-time scouting right there. And what a great play he just made.
Good play, bro.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Murray now. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Well, this a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get 1st downs and eat away at the clock.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down.
Let's go, baby.
It's intercepted.
Let's go. Let's fucking go, man.
As he brings us all the way back to the 25-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a
Let's
lead
go,
here
baby.
in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes...
Oh, they going to pull me into that shit. Why the man got blocked, bro?
yourself into an error.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Wow.
Under pressure, and here it goes.
Come on.
Saints back at the 31.
Come on, man.
3rd and long.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Good touchdown. Good touchdown.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Ah, come out!
And boy, he is very close to a first
Wow,
down.
dude.
They're spotting that football. He's going to be a foot or so short. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big
All in
guts
that.
on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll
No
pay
guts, no
dividends.
glory. They robbed me, bro.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run.
Let's go, man. That shit over
And
with.
he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
First down, Broncos.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Gonna give this time to the tailback.
That's my fault.
And he stopped immediately there.
Wait for your block, bro.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. It's a screen pass. That's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
Hold that bit. Ah, come on, boy.
Hold
that ball, man.
Normally being a big body
Good defense, bro.
plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case,
Good defense,
it was
bro.
timed really well. And
Fuck,
popped it
that was
free
game.
from his grasp.
I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do
Just
it.
fumble, man.
I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me.
Just fumble, man.
That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Hit this phone. Ah, come on, man. He's not even hard.
Make it to the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Bubble screen. On the bubble screen.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case,
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd
Bubble
and
screen,
20.
y'all. Watch the bubble screen.
Now Murray. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Told y'all, dumbass, what was coming.
And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
that's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far. 2nd and 14. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Big play, boy.
And they're able to get this one across
Big
the
play.
35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in
Big
on any
fucking
one
play.
guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. Steps away. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away.
High route.
Lines
To the ball.
there look like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Another nice job there defensively. They've really stymied their passing attempts, and it continues in overtime.
And for them to do that, that means they've had to be cohesive on defense. Pressure in the quarterback's face. Good coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
Pass hauled in downfield. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 39. 23 yards the pickup there.
Giovanni.
First down.
What's up?
Denver.
No, you're not.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Good defense.
They went the wrong way
Perfect
there.
defense.
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4.
Perfect.
And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
On play action, they'll throw. Got a man, it's Judy, complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Going to give this time to the tailback.
Block somebody,
Find
bro.
his way down right around the 12. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. What will they draw up to try to keep this opening drive of overtime moving? 3rd and 7. Yardage back to the 15. A loss 2 and it brings up 4th.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Good defense, dude.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Broncos, the first to grace the scoreboard. It's 3-0. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
This nigga break these fucking tackles.
He's past the 30.
He ain't got no time left.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death. But you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick the field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Throwing on first down is Murray.
What the fuck? What?
He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll just a yard or two shy of the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Murray now to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Pick 6, man. Pick 6, man. Oh, I'm picking that.
Second down. Murray will try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Right there.
And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Same shit, y'all. Screen.
From the shotgun again.
Damn, bitch. Oh, come on, man.
Down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
The 11-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
To throw is Murray.
Give me that shit, man. Let's go, man. On that shit. On that shit. On that shit.
Dramatic fashion in overtime with the interception. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.